This is the sheep heart dissection video. My name is Kimberly Brown. As you can see, this is the heart. This is all the fluid that came in the bag. This is my sponge pad that it's on. This is the front side of the heart. This is going to be the back side of the heart. You can see a little more detail on the back side of the heart. It's really hard because the lighting to see, but you can see here. I'm going to try my best to show you the best possible case scenario for all the parts and everything. I'm going to start with the back side here. We have our left and our right ventricles. This is our right ventricle, our left ventricle. Same thing if you flip it over. You have your left ventricle, your right ventricle. If you look up here at the top, you have your aorta, which is basically like the stem. You can't really see it too well. If I can maneuver it a little bit, you can see it here. Here's the stem, it's your aorta. Next to the aorta is the brachiocephalic artery. It's next to your right aortical. Your pulmonary arteries, your left aortical, and is next to your left ventricles. Your posterior ventricle sulcus is going to be here towards the bottom. Your posterior ventricle sulcus. Once again, we have your aortas at the top. That's like the stem. If we can open it up a little bit, you would be able to see when we do the dissection part. You'll be able to see, because I'm going to cut this. I'm going to pull it out a little bit and you'll be able to see. When I cut this, I'm going to cut it right in the middle so that you can see all of the inside of how we're going to dissect it, and you'll be able to see the inside of the heart. Your pulmonary arteries, your pulmonary veins, your left ventricles, and your left articles are all going to be on the sides here. And it goes for the same for the right side. So it goes from your aorta, which is the tip, then it's going to go your pulmonary arteries, your pulmonary veins, your left articles, and your left ventricles, which is going to be down at the bottom. So it's going to be half the heart is your left, or it's technically your right side, and then your left side. So as I just named it, it's going to go all of those. When we cut it open, it goes from your brachiocephalic artery, your left article, your carotid tendinoid, and your left ventricle wall. I'm going to go ahead and put this over my nose a little bit more because it stinks. I'm going to go ahead and cut it open. I'm going to start here from the aorta. I'm just going to cut gently because I don't know, I don't want to ruin the inside because I want to show you the inside, and I'm not exactly sure how tender it is. It seems pretty tough, and I'm a little nervous to cut it because I don't know what's going to squirt out or whatnot, but in the picture looks like there's a lot of good veins and stuff in there, and I really don't know how to get to it besides cutting it. And since this was preserved, it's really tough to get to. So I only cut very gently. It looks like I'm going to have to cut a little bit more to maneuver it. But yet again, I don't want to ruin it because I really want to show you the inside of the veins, the arteries and stuff. I don't want to cut any of the arteries. When you cut through it, it's really meaty. Oh. It's really hard to rip apart, but I don't want to break the heart. But holy cow, you can really see. This is how it looked like in the picture too. You can definitely see all the arteries and the veins in there. There's a ton of arteries and veins. So everything that I listed, the above the aorta, which is up here, the left artery, the right artery, the left ventricles, the right ventricles, all those, you can definitely see all those. And it's kind of, you look in the inside of this heart, it's a protectant wall for the inside. I'd like to show you the aorta a little bit more. I mean, clearly I'm just gonna dispose of this when we're done, so I'm actually gonna chop it a little bit more so I can show you. You can look here. This is like the part, the valve, where it's connected. It's really juicy. But this, you can tell, this is the aorta, where it connects. But I want to show you a little bit more. All of those in there. You can see the aorta a little bit more. And this white part all the way down to the stem here. Anyway, it's really, really firm. And that's it. Thank you.